Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. This video is about push chain. We'll be attempting to interact with it in a bid to earn points, which could result in an airdrop. Okay, so push has history. It's not like a new project entirely. It started out with the notification infrastructure of the entirety of Web3, powering no push notifications for a lot of projects. So they are incorporated into most projects. These projects then use their service to push notifications out to the end user. I've known about them, covered them in the past, very long ago, a year or two ago. I've made many videos about them and stuff like that. Now, even though the price have struggled, or the valuation of the project has struggled in terms of price, they've kept pushing basically, and now they are instituting a chain. It's going to be called Push Chain, and there is a campaign running now pertaining to a push chain airdrop. Now, I don't know yet. I will have to find out in the aftermath of this video if there will be a new token instituted specifically for the chain. We will have perhaps insight into that as we participate with the testnet in this video, or if push itself will be the reward mechanism and token of the push chain. But looking at the supply here, I would assume that there will be a new token, because I didn't even know a large bulk of the supply has already gone into circulation. During the time I still have my push, by the way, since 2 years ago. It had vesting and all that, but quite a lot of the supply is already in circulation, telling me that there is likely to be a token for push chain. Interesting stuff. So it's actually an L1 that allows all chains to unify, enabling apps of any chain to be accessed by users of any chain. Interesting stuff. So they are iterating on the entire push narrative. I mean, push note, sorry, the original narrative. Let's leave it as that. Okay. So let's start with this portal here. So it says dev drop season 2. So I think there was season 1. I didn't participate. I don't believe it's late altogether. So let's get started. So of course, to onboard, there are social quests here that you can participate in that will give you, a tangible sum of points. So follow push chain on X. Let's see. See post. Okay. Oh, they have a new account. No, same account. I'm following already, but verification failed. Okay, so you have to claim it by signing with your wallet. Okay, so you also get a multiplier by completing this quests 1.5x. There's another multiplier here when you complete this. Okay, if you join the push Discord, you'll get another 10,000. I'll be joining offline. Now, this trick part is important. That only requires you to sign in, or check in per day to the portal. You maintain a streak, and on the 7th day, you get a huge bulk of points. Okay, send transactions on push chain. Visit simulate push chain and send test transactions to level up another 10,000. Here you can play chess. I'm not very good in chess, so I may not be, favorable in this regard. Here, any chain email. Visit email push.org and send or receive emails. Here, visit rumors.push.org and create or react to rumors to level up. So we'll be checking this all out, perhaps in subsequent videos. For now, let's interact on chain and then we'll end the video. In subsequent videos, we'll look at the other dApps on the ecosystem. So let's connect here. Interesting that it doesn't like require a faucet. I don't know if these are free transactions. Okay, so it's not pulling up my wallet. Maybe we're not on. I mean, there is no indication of the need to. Of course, you need to change switch network, but let's see here. Leaderboard, simulate locked. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's attempt here. Maybe if we can connect wallet here, maybe it will, you know, populate the network and we can add it. Mm. Okay, so this is also not. It's not also. Let's click here. Just a moment. Wallet abstraction. Okay. Fee abstraction, shared state. Okay. So basically, you can. It's like an account abstraction situation where you can interact with any of these using any of these chains. But there's a logo for push chain here. So I don't know if it's feeless. It's possible in, a smart account abstraction settings, but simulate push. Okay, so anyway, the reason I'm looking for all this information is because I couldn't connect. I mean, I couldn't interact with this. It's not pulling up the wallet. So I'm trying to find a resolution. Let's attempt it one more time. And if it doesn't work, I will find out why and reveal it in the next video. So it's not pulling up MetaMask. So one basic. Okay, let's try to, disconnect all this. Maybe that'll help. Just a moment. Okay, so I'll find a resolution for this and reveal it in the next video. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Let's look at the Explorer again. Explorer. So other people are able to, but there's no indication of fee and all that here. So maybe it's zero fees. Okay, so anyway, bringing us to the end of this video. To conclude this video, make sure you check the description. There are a bunch of airdrop opportunities there. Check them out. Get started with push chain. The narrative is strong. Chains that can communicate with each other, and if you look at the original narrative, you'll have a better perception of push chain. So think a chain with a suite of push notification tools. That will be a chain that grows autonomously. A community-oriented chain that grows autonomously. Let's leave it at that. I'm a bit disoriented in this video. Bear with me. The next video will be more established and bringing us to the end of this video. Stay awesome, take action. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.